Last video on poetry of the Harlem Renaissance. This one is going to be a relatively short video. Kind of recap what we've already talked about a little bit in the other two videos, and then I'm going to give you one more task to do, which I think is going to be pretty fun for you guys. I hope it is. So first, recap. Some common themes that I pulled from all three of the poems. Keep going even when the going gets tough. These poets were writing about their negative life experiences, or their life experiences as a whole, which all had a little bit of a negative cast to them. They all had some hard things happening in their life, but they all decided they were going to persevere, they were going to keep going, they were going to keep trying. Instead of giving up or getting down or getting frustrated, they kept on pushing. Alright, next one is don't respond to negativity with negativity. Most of their negative life experiences were drawn from other people treating them poorly. So rather than lashing out or trying to get even or trying to get ahead, trying to get back at people, they decided that they were going to, and this is kind of the next theme, prove them wrong. They did it because other people said that they couldn't. You can't be this way because whatever. Fine. I'm going to prove that I can because you said that I can't. That was their response. Rather than trying to get back at people, they tried to prove that they were better than those people ever thought that they could be. Right? Now, the way that these themes were developed were a little bit different. All three of the poems were kind of free form. The stanzas were inconsistent. Two of the poems, America and Mother to Son, didn't even have stanzas. They were all just kind of one long block of text. But the diction, the words that were chosen specifically to evoke a certain tone. America kind of had a dark, melancholy feel where it seemed like things were bad, things were a little bit rough. America was kind of a hard taskmistress for the poet. Being in America was hard for him. Being an American was hard for him. In I Too, you kind of had that same feeling, but there was an additional overtone of defiance. You say I can't, I'm going to show that I can. And then in Mother to Son, rather than that defiance, you had a little bit more of a support. It was kind of like your mentor, whoever that might be, somebody that you look up to, a father figure, your mom, a pastor, a teacher, a coach, who was saying, don't give up. I know it's hard, but you got to keep going. And giving that support over and over and over. And it kind of had that feeling of defiance of you can't give up. Prove to these people that you can do. Prove to yourself that you can do. But at the end of the day, it was more supportive than it was defiant. So here's what I want you guys to do. I want you to write a poem about your life experiences. Some of you may have had good life experiences thus far. Some of you may have had bad. Some of you may have had a mix of both. That's excellent. Write about your life experiences. Consider how the form of your poem, do you break it up in stanzas, do you not, might help represent your life. Did you have a life that was going a certain way and then there was a turning point and then something else happened? Maybe you need to break it up into two different stanzas. Maybe you got to that turning point and figured out that that wasn't the way you wanted to go and you turned it back around again. Maybe you need another stanza. Maybe you need that big block of text. However you decide to represent your life is entirely up to you. And then pick words, choose words that can help represent your life. Is it dark? Is it excellent? Is it exciting? Is it dreary? Is it slow? Is it kind of up and down? Is it all over the place? What words are you going to use? What structure are you going to use to represent your life as it is? And realistically consider, do you want to represent your life the way it is? Do you want to represent your life the way that you wish that it were? That's fine too. Entirely up to you. And then think about the message from your life that you would like to convey to your reader. What theme, what message can you send to the person who is going to be reading this poem? And even if nobody else ever reads it, what theme do you wish, what life lesson do you wish that people could take from your life? because there's something in everybody's life that other people can learn from. What's that thing to you? And then figure out how you can embed that into your poem. So what I'm looking for is a poem about your life experiences that teaches some kind of a lesson, that represents your life the way that you want it to be represented. That is entirely up to you.